Hello you lovely people, welcome back to my channel and to another unboxing video guys. Now, you may have already seen the unboxing video of this one here. Yeah, this one is the Tocco and it's a fantastic phone guys, absolutely fantastic. There was also a version known as the Tocco Mini and yeah, what a gorgeous blinking thing this is. Now, if you haven't seen that video already, the unboxing of this, then you might want to head to my library and take a look, because I'll tell you what, this is a beautiful, beautiful example of this wonderful Samsung phone. So yeah, head over there guys and have a look, because what's in this box guys is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. But that then leads me on to this unboxing. And we're going to have a quick switcheroonie. And there we are. We're switched. So yeah, this is another Tocco. But this came out a year later, guys. And it became Samsung's new high-end device at the time. It is the Tocco Ultra. And it says there Ultra Edition, as you can see on the front of the box. Now, this is a fantastic device, it really, really is, and it does take it up a notch from the original Tocco in so many ways. For a start, it's a slide phone, so sometimes you see it billed as the Tocco Ultra S, standing for slide of course, but its actual model number, as you can see here, is the S8300. And yeah, it is a gorgeous thing guys, but before we actually open it up and take a look, let's have a look around the box, because that shows you this gorgeous machine right away on the front here. As you can see on this image here, this is with the slider up. Now I've got the blue edition. I am after the other colours as well, because I do collect phones of course, as you might have gathered from this channel. And there it is shut up. It has a touchscreen on this one, just like the previous model. And I'll tell you what, it's a gorgeous touchscreen. It is using the Samsung Touch apps and what have you, which are absolutely fantastic and very, very reminiscent of the beginning of iPhone. So yeah, they really did bring a touch of the iPhone to their devices at the time with their Touch Whiz. So yeah, here we go, Tocco again. Touch of Brilliance, the Ultra Edition. Then the Samsung branding, of course. And there's a bigger picture of the actual unit itself. Now you can get it in red and all sorts of other colours, I do believe. And yeah, like I said, I'm after those as well. Then, what can this thing do? Well, there you go. I'll let you read that, guys. All the different things it can do, including DivX for video and what have you. So absolutely fantastic what this can do. Now, the one letdown is it doesn't have Wi-Fi, but if you've got a SIM, say with O2 or something, and the device is unlocked or on O2, you can still use the WAP on it, and yes, you can download games and all sorts onto the thing that way. And you also have Bluetooth on here, so works very, very well with modern phones still. You can download the games and the music and all that, and then just Bluetooth it over. Takes a little bit longer, but it's still a fantastic way of doing it. So yeah, look at all that guys, what you can do. Then we turn around that way, it is just like that. That side is just all the gubbins. That side, nothing else either. Then on the back, we have that picture there. So wicked, and let's turn it around back that way again, because we're now going to open it, aren't we, and see what you actually got in the box back in the day. So this is just a sleeve, there we go, very much like the original one. And there we are with the inner box. So it's just got the Touch of Brilliance Ultra Edition Tocco on the top, nothing on the sides at all, apart from of course your original little tags there that you had to pull. Nothing on the bottom bar that serial number there. So right, let's open it up. So this is what you see, and it is the device itself. Now I love what they do with these boxes, guys, up there. Just gives it a little bit of a nice touch, doesn't it? And you can tell straight away that it is a Samsung high-end phone. Their highest end phone at the time, in fact. So there we have the actual phone itself, but let's just put him aside a minute while we take a look underneath the first tray here. There we go. And yes, guys, this comes with more or less all its bits and bobs. It really does. This is a fantastic version of this phone. Now it does have the red one on the front. Of course I've got the blue, but there's your user manual, and that is the usual type of thing. There we go. All the usual gubbins in there in different languages and what have you. On the back, there we go, Samsung Electronics. Yeah, wicked. Put that aside. Then we're into further here with this bit of paper here, which is for Samsung Mobile. Get more from your mobile, with an extremely excited looking young lady there holding her phone. So let's have a look and see what's in here. So it's all the different kinds of gubbins you can get for your phone. All the different bits and bobs at the time, like speakers and headphones and all that kind of thing. Open it up more. There we go, with all sorts of bits and bobs there. Yeah, very cool to have this. Yeah, very cool indeed. Right, let's fold him back up and put him there. Then we have, I presume, just a quick start guide type of thing. No, warranty card. There we go. So yeah, that's just your warranty card, the usual type of thing. It's more like a warranty book, isn't it? Then we're down to the actual accessories. Now, like I said, guys, this is a fantastic example because it's got everything with it. So, first up, the original Samsung headphones that don't look like they've ever been used, and these are actually a decent set of headphones. They really are. And it is a 3mm jack on there. So yeah, brilliant. But you're probably thinking to yourself, is there a 3mm jack on the actual phone? Is there? I think you can tell already that the answer to that is no. So how do you get around that one then? Well, we shall find out right now, because you get, the adapter. You get the adapter again, just as you did in the first model. Nice long adapter there, and then you can plug it in, and you've got a clip on there and all that kind of thing. So again, in fantastic condition. In the bag still, looks like again it's never been opened. That actually looks like the factory cable tie on there. So yeah, brilliant. Back in again, and what have we got left? Just the charger. And I'll tell you what, this charger has got some cable on it. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And it is a B. It's the old style B, but at least it's a B. Not some priority thing that you can't get your bloody hands on. And that even doesn't look like it's been undone. Now, I've been using a different mini B because I've got so many of them around, so I didn't need to use this one. So again, in absolutely fantastic condition, and all that cable. Wow, just brilliant. So yeah, that is the end of the box. So that's the unboxing bit over and done with, but of course there's more to come, isn't there? Because we haven't looked at the unit yet. He says trying to get that in there and it's not having it. Get in there, you bugger. There we go. Right, so him out of the way. Pull the unit in itself. Now, obviously, I've been messing about with this quite a bit. And I've got a ton of games on there. I put a bit of music on, even music that I can play, guys, because it is actually no copyright sound music. So yeah, absolutely great. So here we go, guys. Let's take a look around the unit first. So obviously you've got that nice screen there, and it is a touch screen, as I said. You've got your back button there. It also does other things as well, but mainly back button. Then you've got your usual call and quick call. Then on this side, guys, this is the only problem with this particular phone, is that this cap is missing from the, obviously where you plug it in, either to the computer or with your charger. There is normally a black cover over that, and that is missing. But I've actually got one on the way, so that's absolutely brilliant. When that arrives, that'll go straight on there and protect it from all the dust. Then you have your power on and off switch here, which also puts it into sleep mode. Here's your camera button so that you can go straight to your camera by keeping your finger on there. Then we spin it around to here, and there is your volume rocker. Up and down, brilliant. And here we have on top nothing at all, but you can see the blue, and that blue is a banding that goes all the way around there, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous looking banding around that beautiful screen. Then on the back, nothing. You literally don't have a camera on the back like that or anything. Very unusual release for the battery compartment, where you just press your finger in here and push it up, and then it's there, which is really, really nice and simple compared to a lot of the phones that were around at the time that were quite complicated. But yeah, where is the camera then? Because this has actually got an 8 megapixel camera on it, and then back then, guys, that was absolutely fantastic to have that on your smartphone. Very, very unusual for the time. Most of them had 3 megapixel. If you were lucky, maybe had 5 megapixel, but yeah, this has got 8, and it's a slide phone. As I said earlier, there we go, the screen's come on now. And as you can see, this is where the blue continues there on the keyboard. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Look. Wow. And I've put a blue screensaver on there as well, so it really matches the phone. Now when we flip it around, you can see the camera. There it is, the 8 megapixel camera with a fantastic flash on it, little mirror, but yeah, wonderful, wonderful camera on this, as I will show you when I show you some pics. So yeah, how gorgeous is that? It just looks superb. You know, even when you were just standing there holding it in your hand, that would have looked absolutely fantastic at the time. And I'll tell you what, the weight of this thing is beautiful, because the whole of this front bit here, not there, but around there, is metal. So it gives you that bit of weight as well. So that is just fantastic that you got that. So we'll shut it up again like that. And here we can go into the menu like that. So you can go into the menu that way. Just go back with this button here. But of course, like I said, this is TouchWiz. So you can tap that here, and you can put any one of these icons over if you wanted to. Say, for instance, I wanted to put YouTube over there, which unfortunately doesn't work anymore, the app for that. But you can put it there if you wanted to, like that. There we go. So yeah, very much like what we have now on Android and iOS. So yeah, brilliant that you can do that. And then just to knock it back, go like that, and then we're away. So yeah, brilliant. All I've chosen to do is put on the date and time, as you can see, and then if we can just about make that out, a little control pad there, which takes you straight to the games. But let's have a look at the menu first. So here we go, guys, we're into the menu, and you've got all the usual things here, you know, your settings, your browser for the photographs and what have you. Let's go into there and I can show you something of the quality of the photographs. Now this is where you can spin it around. Now these are just images that are on there originally. So we just get past those. Here we go, skip past them, and then we get to images of my cat. There's Adele. Now you can see these are pretty damn good. Bearing in mind it's an 8 megapixel camera, but back in the day, I mean, look at that. That one is a little bit more washed out because the sun was coming in, but I did that on purpose to see how much detail you would still get if the sun was shining through the window, because she's lying on the windowsill, of course. And then we're just into that. And there I took another picture on the windowsill of an elephant with a plant in it. So yeah, I think that the camera does pretty well considering. I think that's pretty good. Now, like I said, guys, as well as doing your usual phone gubbins like phone calls and obviously text messages and all that, you have got WAP on here as well. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, no flipping Wi-Fi, which is very, very annoying, but oh well. You can't have it always, can you? At the time, they could have quite easily have put Wi-Fi in. It is a top-end phone, They should have done, but they didn't. And nowadays you have to have the right provider that still provides WAP to you. So I'm lucky, I'm with O2, and yes, I can still get WAP on this baby. But yeah, here we go. We'll go into Google here. So this is where you go to just search like that. So you can go to the browser or you can just go straight here. And as you will see now, guys, Google does come up quite happily. Then you can spin it around like that, which makes it a bit more sensible. And obviously, if you want to write nice and easy, just open that up. And then you've got your keypad, although now it's on the wrong way, isn't it? The wrong way around for you to put your letters down, shall we say. But yeah, turn it back round again, and you can see, yeah, we're not going to go any further, just to show you that it does actually still work, and it's really, really good still. And we come out of there. Yes, I know. Thank you. There we go. The touchscreen on this is gorgeous. It is not a resistive one. It is captive and it is beautiful. It is straight there for you as it should be. Right, now let's have a listen to some music. Now, it has only got the speaker at the top here. But I tell you what, the performance of that one speaker is pretty darn good, as I'm about to show you. So all tracks, we're going there, and let's play one that'll be very familiar to you guys because I use it on my channel all the time, and I can play it because it is copyright free. Now that is on full volume. Now, short of putting headphones on, what more do you want, really? Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So it does exactly what you want. Let's try a different track. Be another one very familiar to you guys. You've got all the things you need. You've got a graphic equalizer, all that. You can really personalise it and make it your own. So let's come out. So yeah, music playing on here is fantastic. Now, it takes micro SD cards, so that's good that they didn't go for a priority type memory card. And I've put a nice big one in here, and obviously I can store as much as I like on there. But yeah, wicked, absolutely wicked. Then you got things like the applications here, where you can go in. That is one way to get to the games. And your FM radio, you will have to plug the headphones in to use the FM radio. And you got Bluetooth, how to set that up and everything. So yeah, it is pretty darn cool, especially for the time period. But let's go back, because I think it's now time for games, isn't it? Because this is a gaming channel, of course, and you want to see the games playing. And I'm going to show you a few, because there is some really, really cool ones on here, and also some very, very funny ones on here. But where shall we go first? Let's have a look. Let's go down and down. I know exactly where I'm heading, guys. And hopefully I find it shortly. You can see all these different games on here, guys, as I'm going through here. You can see them all coming up. I have got a lot of games on here already. And I'm planning on putting a hell of a lot more on there. There we go, all these different games. Absolutely fantastic. But that's the one I'm looking for. Smack Ass. Now this is a very fun game. Very, very fun. In a very, very basic kind of way. But you'll see what I mean. Yep, Java games, guys. So you can play thousands of games on here if you wanted to. But yeah, this is such a funny game, guys. It really, really is. Let's hope I can actually see what I'm doing here. There we go. Able music. There we go. Hopefully that's not too washed out for you guys. Yeah, let's tap it. There we go. And let's just go for it. As you can see, guys, yeah, you are tapping bombs. Literally. Right, here we are. And go. Yep, thank you very much. Yep, cool. Telling you all the different things you can do there. Right, so yeah, you tap them like that. It's like whack-a-mole, but with bombs. How cool is that? Wow, that is so fun. It really is. But yeah, all these different buttons, and you're just giving them a good old smack instead of a mole. That is cool. And then you get other bits coming up as well, where you can, you know, get more points. There we go. Oh, and another one. Yeah, there we are. And there. I can feel that rumble pack working like a dream in this thing. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, you get it, guys. You are smacking lots of balls. Yeah. So yeah, that is that game, guys. Let's move on to a different one, because I was going to get boring old, isn't it? Even though it's full of, yeah, feminine buttons, shall we say.
Dazzle with the brilliantly stylish Samsung Ultra Touch.
Right guys, I thought we'd try something a bit different this time, and it is called Stack Panda. This is a very fun game. Once you get used to it, that is, because it is a bit hard to get used to. There we go, English, yes please. There we go. You've got to be very quick, but it is very cool. Like I said, once you get used to it, it's cool. Yeah, come on you. That's it, you just jump. Oh! See how hard it is to get the timing right, especially when you're on a viewfinder. That's it. Oh, you bugger, got to 3. But yeah, very fun. Just sound effects there. That screen's looking a bit oily again, but believe you me, this is crystal clear, this screen, and I keep dying, look. Seriously, come on you, that's it. Cool. Yeah, come on. Oh! Oh, it's so hard when you're trying to do it like this. Over a camera. Oh. But yeah, I think you get the plot of this, to be honest. Here we go again, and yeah, I'm doing a bit. Oh, I thought I was doing a bit better, but maybe not, eh? There we go. It's one of these games, guys, that's just so fun. Pick up and play. There we go. Making sure you just get there in time. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay, let's have a look at another one. Right, one more, guys, and we've got to go for one, haven't we? A duel game. So let's go for Duel Fever. There we go. Yes, please. English. Now you can see here, guys, you've got a little keyboard come on this one. This is why this was a good example to show you, because, yeah, you do get that little keyboard. Let's ask for music. There we go. So that's what they will do if it's not all touchscreen, guys. They will give you this keyboard, which is absolutely fine. Come on, you get there, yeah. You can still use touchscreen here. So let's go to that one. There we go. Wicked. So yeah, you got the choice of the two if you want. Yeah, okay, thank you. And there we go, this is your basic duel game. And up we go like that, there we go. See, I'm using the touchscreen, but you can use this instead if you want to, but I don't particularly like that. I prefer just using the touchscreen on this game. And on some games you have to use those controls down there because you've got no option, you've got to use them. Because they haven't got the I haven't got it configured for the actual screen. Because some of these Java games, of course, are ported to lots of other different phones. So yeah, they've got to cover everybody, haven't they? But yeah, that is what it is basically, guys. It's one of those dual games, match 3 games. Although you're trying to match a lot more than just 3 on this one. But yeah, how cool is that? Again, nice little time waster, isn't it? For anybody out there who does a lot of travelling and what have you, on public transport and so on, this is the kind of game you want to play while you're travelling, isn't it? So yeah, that is that one, guys, and I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for now. As you can see, I've got hundreds of games on here, so we can always jump back on it again in the future. So yeah, right, let's lay it all back out again, and I'll give you my final thoughts.
The dazzling, vivid touchscreen from Samsung. The Tocco Ultra Edition.
Right, there it is, guys, all laid back out again. Right, do you remember this phone, guys? Did you have one back in the day, or did you have the previous models, the two models that were out? The original Tocco, of course, and then the Tocco Mini. Did you have either of those? Oh, what a gorgeous device, guys, to this day, even with that little cap missing off the little charger port. Obviously, like I said, I got one coming, so then it's going to be absolutely perfect. And it is in such fantastic condition, barely any marks on it at all. Just a few on the notoriously easy to scratch back. But yeah, very, very fine ones indeed. Very hard push to see anything. But wow, what a performance out of this gorgeous thing. Even the camera, guys, even by today's standards, it outshines a hell of a lot of the modern smartphone cameras that are around now. So yeah, oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And of course, this was the last phone they made before Samsung released the very first Galaxy, as it's now notoriously known as the Galaxy 1. So yeah, this was the last one, guys, before they went over to Android and their Galaxy line. So yeah, do you remember it? Did you have it? Let me know in the comments. You know how much I love to read your comments. And with that, I'm going to wrap things up and I'm going to say goodbye. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.